not every day something like that happens. Sorry for the curse words. I probably bleeped them out and posted it anyway, but whoo, goodness. Oh my goodness, that was wild. All right, here we go. Well, I'm getting ready to leave the dam. I almost named that Back to the Dam. I was going to make a three-parter and call it Back to the Dam 1, Back to the Dam 2, and Back to the Dam 3. But I didn't want Universal yelling at me. So anyway, let's hit the road. And by the way, yeah, this is sort of part 2 to Back to the Dam. But don't call it that. Copyright infringement.
Let me take you for a ride.
So I saw a Mini Cooper earlier, and it reminded me of my time with a Mini Cooper. Years ago, I had a 2010 Mini Cooper S, the R56, and it was a great little car. You know, it was a 2010. I bought it in 2014, and it had like 27,000 miles on it. It was all right. It was in fair shape. I got it used at a mini dealer. I thought it would be better than it was, but it wasn't. Turns out those things are maintenance pigs. I mean, BMW product, who knew? But I kept it for a couple of years, and then I got the itch to buy a bagger. Now, part of that was I had a car payment on it, and I had a truck payment. And I wasn't gonna live with a car payment, a truck payment, and a bike payment. Even though I could afford it, it just made me vehicle poor. So I decided not to do that. Instead, I decided to sell the Mini and buy the Vaquero. Well, I only had a week to figure all this out. So what I did was I went to CarMax. Now while I was at CarMax, they do the free appraisals, you know? I go in there, I give them my information, give them the keys, I wait outside, and the nice appraiser lady, she takes the car for a drive, and she comes back, and she starts opening up the doors, and she's checking it out, and she turns to me and says, all right, let's pop the hood and check out the engine compartment. I said, okay. So she reaches into the driver's footwell, and she goes to pull the little latch, and we both hear this audible snap. And apparently what had happened was the cable that connects the hood release latch to the hood release broke. So she goes back to do her paperwork. She goes, well, I drove it. I assume there's an engine in there. She goes in the back to do her paperwork or whatever. And meanwhile, I'm on the phone with my neighbor who works at the mini dealer. I say, hey, this is what happened. And he goes, oh, that's either $400 or $1,400. I said, why? He says, because the hood latch mechanism, the latch cable is 2 parts. Apparently, the latch itself connects to one cable that has a midpoint section and connects to the other cable. So you either get lucky and it's something they can fish a tool in and hit the release, or you get unlucky, in which case they have to start taking the front clip apart to get access to it. And I am sitting there sweating bullets like, oh crap, I'm never gonna sell this car now. I know what it was worth before, because 6 months prior, I had a wholesaler appraise it, and he was gonna give me $7,500, and that wasn't gonna cover what I owed on it. Well, the lady comes back, and she kind of had a sheepish grin on her face. She goes, well, here's what we'll give you, and she slides a sheet of paper over. That was fun. And I take one look at it and I just inwardly grin, because they offered me 10 grand for this car that was worth $6,500 all day long. It was kind of funny. My wife looked at me and she's like, she turns to the sales lady, she goes, can we have a minute to discuss this, please? And the lady says, sure. She walks away and she looks at me, she goes, what's that look on your face? I said, honey, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Know when to walk away, know when to run with their money. So we took the money and we ran. I brought the car back the next day and traded it in. Well, I sold it to them. And then a week later, I bought my Vaquero. And my motorcycle journey has never been the same. And I thank you for coming along with me on this little ride. We got lots of fun trips to go on this summer, folks. Woohoo! It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, we got another biker in front of us. What is that? It's got 4 pipes. I wonder if it's a Honda Magna. Let's see what he does when the light turns green. Ah! Booger! That damn Kia driver wouldn't let me in. That's alright, that's alright. Uh-oh. Whoa, big bump. Well, there's a lot of bikes out. Ah, I love springtime. Alright, let's see if we can pick out what kind of bike this is. I have to pay attention to the road and aim you at him. This is not easy. It is! Haha! So it was a Magna. I was right. 1 point for John today. All right. It's not every day that I'm right about these things. It's not every day I'm right about anything. Look, I'm getting my steps in. They just lowered the speed limit on this section of road and it's freaking boring. So I've decided that I'm going to do a hands-free experience. Yay! I told you they did good work at Old Glory, didn't I? Look at this. This bike is stable.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please take your seats at this time as the program will begin momentarily. Thank you.
Holy sh**. Oh my goodness. Now that was something else. I saw those cars braking ahead of me. I was like, what are they slowing down for? And I saw some debris floating up. Did you see that? Was that on camera? Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. All right. That'll get your heart going after I extract my ass from this seat, because that was a hell of a pucker moment. Woo! Oh my goodness. Stay safe, y'all. And people wonder why I record my entire ride. That right there is exactly frickin' why. Oh my goodness. Now, can I get an opening and make a left? Woo! I caught my front tire a little bit, had a little wobble. I don't know if you saw that on camera either, but I can't wait to check out this footage. Oh my goodness. Whew, wow, that's gonna take me a minute to calm down from. Gee whiz. It's not every day something like that happens. Sorry for the curse words, I probably bleeped them out and posted it anyway, but whew, goodness. Oh my goodness, that was wild. Oh. Anyway, I'm going home. Y'all have a good day. Stay healthy, stay safe. Until I see you again, keep the shiny side up.